Why do you need to pay stamp duty? First is to prove your property transfer, also known as MOT. Second, it makes your transaction legally valid. Third, it is a government tax. Fourth is an important step for both buyer and seller to complete the transaction. Of course, you might ask, if I sell land and sign a contract, can I skip the stamp duty? Yes, you can. However, it will not be legally valid. In other words, it's as if the contract is void. Who needs to pay stamp duty? Malaysian citizens, companies, foreigners, and foreign companies. If you buy real estate in Malaysia, you need to pay it. There are no exceptions. Let's look at the screenshot above. How are the stamp duty rates calculated for Malaysian citizens and companies? The first RM100,000 is 1%, RM101,000 to RM500,000 is 2%, RM501,000 to RM1,000,000 is 3%, and above RM1,000,000 is 4%. Simply put, the higher the value of your property, the higher your stamp duty will be. Let's look at another case study. Many landowners come to me and ask, Irene, do you think this will work? Help me find a lawyer. I need to draft 2 agreements. One is the official S&P. The second is what's commonly known as an under agreement. That's what he told me. Of course, I knew exactly what he was talking about. Actually, there isn't an official standard answer to this. But I want to tell you something that may be hard to hear. Don't underestimate the government. If you buy a property today, its value is RM1,000,000. But your S&P states a purchase price of only RM500,000. I'm sorry to tell you, you will have to pay all the applicable taxes based on the RM1,000,000 property value. It's that simple. Whether it's stamp duty or RPGT, you still have to pay what you are required to pay, because the government will instruct JPPH to carry out a valuation of the property. So you might ask me, this way I can immediately get the property valued by JPPH so I know what value to put in. First, the answer is no, because you must first enter the purchase price into your S&P before JPPH will carry out the valuation. It doesn't go through us. We're not magician. You need to be clear about this. It's a value determined by JPPH. For example, if JPPH says it's worth RM1,000,000, that's their decision. It's that simple. Under the latest 2026 policy, the stamp duty for foreign buyers has doubled. It used to be 4%, but now it's 8%. I'm sorry to say this, but foreign buyers will have to pay 8% stamp duty. Let's look at the next case study on buying a property. For a property price at RM500,000, Malaysian citizens need to pay RM9,000 in stamp duty. Foreign buyers will have to pay RM40,000 in stamp duty. Of course, secondly, let's say the property is worth RM1,000,000. Malaysian citizens will need to pay RM24,000 in stamp duty. Foreign buyers will need to pay 80,000 in stamp duty. If you purchase a property for RM2,000,000, you will need to pay RM64,000 in stamp duty. That's more than 3 times the original amount. Then foreign buyers will need to pay RM160,000 in stamp duty. If you have any questions about stamp duty, feel free to contact me. Thank you. See you next time.